Today we have another Wellness Wednesday, and today we're going to be talking about something that many students struggle with, which is staying focused when there are distractions everywhere around us.
College life can be really busy. Between classes, homework, jobs, sports, social lives, and everything else going on, it can feel like there's constantly things keeping our attention and pulling us away.
One of the biggest distractions that many students have today are our phones. So notifications, texts, emails, and apps are always popping up around us. And even if we check our phone only for a few seconds, it can interrupt our focus and make it really hard to return to what we were originally doing.
That's why many students have found it helpful to put their phones in different spots, in their backpack, across the table, even across the room. Another big distraction is social media. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat are designed to keep us from scrolling and not for us to pay attention. Sometimes when we open an app for a quick break, suddenly we realize 30 minutes went by without any conscious awareness of it.
Yeah, and research actually shows that seeing your phone nearby or some type of social media app notification can reduce your ability to focus. Another distraction that a lot of students have is having too many responsibilities at once.
Many students are balancing classes, work, family, responsibilities, and social commitments.
When we're thinking about everything we have to do at one time, it makes it really hard to focus on the big task that we have at hand that's right in front of us.
There are also so many environmental distractions from noise, roommates, TV, or studying places where there's a lot happening around us with a lot of noise.
And sometimes the distractions aren't even external. It can even be our own thoughts that are causing these big distractions in our lives.
Thoughts like stress, anxiety, worry about the future, even assignments can make our minds wander even when we're trying to focus on a certain task.
So let's take a moment to think about what the biggest distractions are in your life.
So for me, a big distraction that I have is just worrying about future tasks ahead or what I need to do. What helped me and what's starting to help me not worry as much has been writing down what I need to get done just for that day. And then whatever I need to do tomorrow, write it down for tomorrow.
A big one for me is overthinking, definitely. Kind of going off of the worrying thing. If something doesn't go exactly my way, like at practice or in one of my classes, I definitely tend to overthink it and take that into my next thing with me. So I'll be sitting there in class just kind of thinking about what happened earlier in the day. So definitely writing stuff down, but also journaling how I feel and just trying to get those distractions out of my head and written onto paper has definitely been something that helps me a lot. The important thing to remember is that distractions are completely normal. Our brains are naturally drawn to new information and always wanting to find new stimulation.
But the good news is that there are strategies we can use to help manage distractions and improve our focus.
One helpful strategy is creating small boundaries on your phone. For example, you might want to silence notifications and put your phone across the room, or use Do Not Disturb while you're studying. Even creating short, phone-free study periods can make a huge difference in how you concentrate.
Another strategy is starting small when tasks feel overwhelming. Instead of thinking about completing an entire assignment, try focusing on just one small step. You could read one page, write one paragraph, or review a few notes. Often, once we start something, it becomes much easier to continue.
Another helpful approach is breaking tasks into smaller pieces. Large projects can feel very overwhelming, which can sometimes cause us to procrastinate.
When tasks are broken into small pieces, they feel more manageable, less stressful. It can also be helpful to schedule what tasks you have. I personally find myself doing this. I work for about 20 to 30 minutes and then get up and text friends, walk around, maybe grab a quick snack, and then head right back to what I'm supposed to do. For example, you might work for 25 minutes and then take a quick 5-minute short break.
Short breaks allow your brain to recharge so you can return to work with better concentration and less distractions.
Your environment also matters.
Finding a quiet place to study or using headphones to reduce noise can help minimize these distractions that are all around us. There are so many places on campus too, like the libraries, that offer quiet, distraction-free spaces to get your work done.
Sleep, hydration, movement all play a major role in how well we focus. When we're exhausted or stressed, it feels much harder for us to actually focus. Taking short walks, drinking water, getting enough sleep are major improvements that help us focus and our productivity.
So distractions are a completely normal part of our lives, especially as college students when we balance many responsibilities.
But small strategies like reducing phone usage, breaking tasks into small steps, or creating focused work periods can help make a big difference.
Improving focus overnight is not possible, but small changes in your habit can add up over time.
If you're feeling overwhelmed or struggling to manage or focus, remember that the Counseling Center is here for you.
Thank you for joining us for our Wellness Wednesday.